Hey, hey, hey. It is Brittany Rains here this afternoon. I missed my earlier bus time because I was flying from work trying to make sure I made it in time to catch the bus. But nonetheless, if you're watching this at a later time, make sure you put in the comments #replay. And then I'm also interested, what time of day are you watching this? Put that in the comments too, because that gather a little data just to see when people are watching, because I want to post when you're watching. But this is I believe day 10 or 11 for me in my live challenge, and today I want to talk to you about scholarships. I know I've been talking about college and scholarships and stuff too, but today I posted a link to the UNC schools scholarship pages, because I just thought might be nice to make life easy and put it right there in one space, the link to each page, so you can see what scholarships are out there for the UNC schools. That's the University of North Carolina schools. So that includes places like UNC Chapel Hill, of course, UNC Pembroke, all the UNCs, UNC Charlotte, UNC Asheville. I have forgotten about UNC Asheville. Nobody talks about UNC Asheville, but nonetheless, I'm sure it's a great school. Let's see, Fayetteville State, North Carolina A&T State University, North Carolina Central, Winston-Salem State University, Appalachian, East Carolina, Western Carolina, Elizabeth City State, UNC Charlotte. Let's see, who else is out there? UNC Greensboro, Nadia helping me from afar. Who else? Mine's drawing a blank all of a sudden. But nonetheless, all those UNC schools. Hey, Pastor Getty. Hope you're doing well today. Give me a thumbs up in the comments if you're doing well. Hey, Miss McLaurin. I don't know if you can hear Nadia in the background. She was trying to help me. I'm sure she'd love to see you. But yes, so I wanted to be able to provide the scholarship links just so it's easy to find in one place if anybody was looking, because people always say, where can I find scholarships? And honestly, a good place to start is the college that you're interested in, because they have links. And some of them, I'll be honest, some of them are better than others. Some of their pages, that is. Some have extensive list of outside scholarships available as well, along with multiple institutional scholarships, which means those scholarships come from their schools. And then they have the endowment scholarships. Those became very handy, especially when I was at Campbell, because I needed the money. But most of the pages I saw, they do a good job of breaking down the different types of scholarships that they offer along with their deadlines. Deadlines are important because some of those deadlines will be coming up soon. I think I mentioned this in a previous video. Some of those deadlines will be like October the 15th, maybe November the 1st, November 15th, or December 1st. And then we know that the FAFSA has changed and that it's not open now for the upcoming school year, but it doesn't open until December. So you have to be mindful of those priority deadlines for scholarships. And a lot of those are going to be like January 15th or maybe around March sometime. So you want to make sure that you're paying attention to those scholarship deadlines, because they are out there if you want to be considered. Something that I noticed as well, too, in researching the different scholarship pages is that some scholarships, especially those institutional scholarships, a lot of them you just have to apply just for admissions and you'll be automatically considered if you meet the criteria that they have. So all of them have criteria such as a certain GPA, or you have to be like you may have a need. You have to prove that you have a need through the FAFSA. So again, some of those deadlines are going to be in January, but for the real big ones, they want to see what you're working with now. So make sure that resume and the application is on point. And for a lot, that's the only application you have to have is the admissions application. But then there are others that require a separate application. So you want to make sure that you actually look at those websites and read what they're saying, because it tells you if there's a separate application needed. So you don't want to miss it if that's something that you need. And then some things I saw too were scholarships for upperclassmen. And so that's a big thing, because we know that the freshmen or the new freshmen, they end up getting all the big scholarships, but then that money just kind of dwindles down over time. So make sure that if you're an upper class student, like a sophomore, junior, or senior, that you're looking at those pages as well. Or if you have students that are in college that are a sophomore, junior, or senior, that they're checking those out too, because there are resources out there and there are scholarships out there. It's not as many, but there's some, and some of them are listed on those college websites. Also, my other tip is to, just because, say for example, I went to Campbell. Say if I was trying to apply to go to Campbell again, maybe Campbell's not offering nothing that I can see, but if I can always look for outside scholarships. So I'm going to check out other colleges' websites because the information is there. When they post the outside scholarships or the scholarship search engines on their website, that's a free-for-all. That's not just for that school. So say if North Carolina State posted a whole list of outside scholarships, I'm going to look at it, even if I have no intentions of going to North Carolina State. I like North Carolina State. Semi Wolfpack fan just because I really like the campus, but they have awesome programs too. But I'm going to be checking out those scholarships. Why? Because it's just an easy search. There's no harm in looking at other schools' pages. No harm at all, because a lot of them actually list the same outside scholarships, I noticed. And so, again, it's a free-for-all. It's open to anybody. And, again, it's on the internet. Internet is free for everybody. It's not free, but it's open to everybody. So do check that out. If you didn't see my post earlier today with the UNC scholarships listed, or the UNC school scholarships listed, do check it out. Let me know if you have questions. I'll try my best to answer it as best as possible. But I wanted to make it easy for people to just see it and just have it that follow my page, because I want everybody. Let's get this money. I just want everybody to get what they need, and not have to pay back so much. And then my last thing for today is, if you should happen to have to get a loan or a student loan, research those different types of loan. Know the difference between subsidized and unsubsidized loans. If you have to get loans, get those. And honestly, because there are schools out here whose prices are very reasonable these days, like the NC Promise schools, if you should have to get a loan for it to go to school, maybe maybe consider a different school, because a lot of colleges offer a lot of the same kinds of majors, and you don't have to go broke. You don't have to go into a bunch of debt to go to college these days. And so just really do your research. I can't stress enough to do your research. Hey, Miss Martin, Dr. Martin, I saw you in there. But yes, do your research, because there's just too many options out there. There are too many options. Do not go broke trying to go to college. Trust me, there are options. There are options. And sometimes it's just a matter of saying, hey, I need help, or asking some questions and saying, what's a better way to do this? Talk to the financial aid offices, talk to the admissions offices, talk to people who's been there, who's done it, because they can probably help guide you to make some good choices. Again, y'all know me, I'm all about making good informed choices, because you have options. And so that's the biggest thing I want people to know, is that you have options. So don't just settle for having to take out a bunch of loans, because you shouldn't have to these days. When we talk about grad school and those kind of things, it's a little interesting. But for freshman year, for undergrad, there are resources out there. But it's going to take some time. It's going to take some effort on whoever's applying's part to make sure that they do the research and take the time to really fill out applications, ask the questions, find out what you need to find out, so that you can make a good choice and not go through school regretting your choice, or coming out of school and graduating and regretting your choice because now you got a whole bunch of loans and you got a lot of debt and you can't do what you want to do easily anyways. There's a better way. So that's all I'm saying today. But do check out my post. Scroll back through all my posts, because there's some good stuff out there. If you have questions, again, by all means, send me a message on Messenger, and I'll be more than happier to help you as best as I can. I don't know it all, but I like to think that I know a lot. So and I just want to share. So if you find this information valuable, by all means, share it with somebody else. Put it in the comments. It's good information, or give me a thumbs up. I greatly, greatly appreciate it. Let me know that I'm on the right track and it's something that you need. I want to be able to help. So, all right. Thank y'all for tuning in. You all have a great rest of your day. Bye-bye.